This is Republic and you're watching This is Exclusive with me, Shavan Sen. Ladies and gentlemen, a story that we have been relentlessly covering. The Pune Porsche, a total cover-up by the Pune police. Today, Maharashtra government has admitted that the Pune police had completely botched up. We'll take you through full details of how Pune police has diluted the case. So much so, the VVIP killer has gone scot-free. But up first, these are the headlines we're tracking for you at this hour. Woman stripped and beaten in Kuch Bihar. Situation in Kuch Bihar appears to be tense. Panel to probe Kuch Bihar case. NHRC team likely to land in West Bengal. Every year, same story in Aam Aadmi Party's Delhi. Monsoon mayhem wreaks havoc. Roads turn rivers. Aam Aadmi faces the brunt. Heavy downpour leads to roof collapse in IGI airport. T1, 1 killed and 6 others injured. Union Civil Aviation Minister announces 20 lakhs ex gratia for kin of deceased. Days after killer brat was released from remand home, opposition raises the issue in Maharashtra Legislative Assembly. LOP claims political influence in the case. Big relief for former Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa in the POXO case. Karnataka High Court stops coercive action by CID. Case adjourned. Well, days after the VVIP killer brat was released from the observation home, a major admission has now been made by the Maharashtra government. We'll take you through every details of how the Pune police is completely botched up. We have been saying this for several weeks put together, and today the government has finally admitted as to how they've completely botched up this entire case, resulting in a situation that the VVIP killer has now been let scot-free. Let's first take you through the details that we're getting in right now. So why exactly are we saying that there have been clear lapses on the part of the Pune police? What should have been done is that the VVIP killer should have been taken from the accident spot directly to the hospital. But what did not happen? That's the first big lapse. The second is a political party member who was inside the police station. Why this is the problem, we'll hold with this graphic right now. The reason essentially being that you have NCP legislator, details of whom we are going to put out in a short while from now. We're also getting in some breaking news related to the NCP legislator. Remember, Pune police has not acted on him. Third is the VVIP treatment that was given to the brat in the police station. How exactly did that really happen? There are allegations that the Pune police organized some sort of a refreshment, pizza, burgers. These are all allegations that are being leveled. But there is an admission by the Pune police that the SOP was not followed. Let's take you to the fourth one. Police first registered a bailable offence against the brat. They thought that no one is going to really look into it. That's the reason why 304A, death caused by negligence, that's the case that was registered. Non-bailable offence was registered only after much outcry. So culpable homicide not amounting to murder was something that was invoked much later. This too has been admitted by the Maharashtra government, saying that senior officers intervened much later. So the junior officers who were already compromised, they had registered the case. Let's take you through the other one. VVIP killer was taken to the hospital 5.5 hours later. Just imagine the situation. You have the VVIP killer who was under the influence of alcohol, left from the spot, taken to the police station and then taken to the hospital, which means 5.5 hours of delay and things could have been completely changed. VVIP killer was not taken to the hospital from the spot. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the reasons why today, as the Pune police says, it's not a watertight case. It's anything but a watertight case. Let's take you through some more details that are now coming in with regards to what have they found so far. There's no alcohol that is found in the killer brat's blood. This too has been admitted by the Maharashtra government, saying that the first sample did not have any trace. The blood sample was completely tampered. They say that they have taken action against the doctors. DNA sample was taken after inconclusive blood sample. We'll hold with this graphic. Let me just tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. Pune Police Commissioner Amitesh Kumar all this while said that both the samples were taken just because this was a precautionary measure. That's not true. The reality is this, that they did not find a trace of alcohol in the blood samples that were initially taken because it was already tampered with. That's the reason why a second sample was taken, but a DNA sample, remember, that too had failed. Let's take you through the other details. Driver was pressurized to take the blame. Remember, the VVIP killer's grandpa. It is he who pressurized the driver, took the driver into custody as a hostage, and then tried to pressurize him to take full blame for the crime. Let me take you through now the details of all that has happened, the timeline to this entire incident starting from 19th of May, when two bright individuals lost their lives, family members who are yet to receive any sort of justice.
Days are passing, but the outcry over the Pune Porsche case continues. The Pune Porsche case was today raised in the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly. During the debate, leader of opposition Vijay Wadetiwar demanded the resignation of the Pune Police Commissioner. How can blood samples be swapped without any political influence, he asked. He also said that the Pune city is becoming like Udta Punjab. Shiv Sena UBT MLA Sunil Prabhu claimed that the presence of political pressure in the case was evident.
एनसीसी में एनएलए आया था, वो उनके कंपनी में काम करता था, लेकिन वो उसके बाद निकला, लेकिन उसके बावजूद किसी का पॉलिटिकल प्रेशर नहीं था, ऐसा गृह मंत्री जी ने कहा है. लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि इस पूरे केस में पॉलिटिकल प्रेशर कहीं ना कहीं है.
Jitendra Awad said a proper investigation must be done to ascertain which minister called the Pune Commissioner of Police when this incident happened.
मैंने पूछा कि टावरे ने जो मेडिकल ऑफिसर था उसने कहा कि मुझे नाम खोलने पड़ेंगे, मेरे ऊपर किसका किसका दबाव था और मुझे किसने किसने फ़ोन किया था. तो मेरा सिर्फ इतना ही कहना था कि भाई ना उसका नार्को टेस्ट करो और कौन से मंत्री और कौन से आमदार का इसमें सहभाग था. तो उन्होंने बताया कि एक नाम लिया उन्होंने कि उधर का जो स्थानिक आमदार था वो पुलिस स्टेशन गया था, लेकिन मंत्री का नाम लेने से उन्होंने इनकार कर दिया, बोले कोई किसी का फ़ोन नहीं किया. तो अमितेश कुमार झूठ बोल रहे हैं. अमितेश कुमार ने एक मंत्री का नाम लिया था.
Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, however, refuted their claims and praised the Pune Commissioner for his proactiveness in the investigation process. Meanwhile, the Pune Police today filed the final report in the case. But will the two victims, Anish and Ashwini, get justice? Or will this case, just like many others before, get buried under millions of files?
Well, now let's take you through some more details. It's an embarrassing investigation that has been carried out by the Pune Police. Pune Police Commissioner Amitesh Kumar, in an interview to Republic TV, did confirm that NCP legislator from the Ajit Pawar faction, Sunil Tingre, was present at the police station. The final report, the charge sheet that has been filed by the Pune police makes zero mention of the fact that the NCP legislator was present. Now, let me just tell you the link here. NCP legislator Sunil Tingre is directly linked to VVIP killer's grandfather. In fact, has worked with the grandfather. Sunil Tingre spoke to Republic TV confirming that development. What Pune police instead has done is that they have made a mention of Sunil Tingre's close aide. Close aide finds a mention in the charge sheet that has been filed. Embarrassing to say the least that he's not even been called for questioning. Why was he present at the police station? What is his link to begin with? These are some of the questions that still remain completely unanswered in the so-called charge sheet that has been filed by the Pune police. Sandeep, just walk us through the details here, because it is quite clear Sunil Tingre was present at the police station with some purpose. He himself has admitted. Secondly, the complainant has already told this to Pune police. There is much more than what meets the eye.
Right, Shravan, yes, the local MLA, in fact, Sunil Tingre was present at the time when this incident had happened. He visited the Yerwada police station at around 3 a.m. in the morning. Remember, the incident took place at around 2:30 a.m. in the night of 19th May. But at the same point in time, he reached at the spot, as well as he visited the Pune's Yerwada police station. And not only that, his man, Ashfaq Makandar, was also present at the Sassoon hospital in Pune, wherein the blood samples were swapped. So there was a clear link of Ashfaq and Sunil Tingre. But despite that fact, Sunil Tingre was not issued any summon, neither any questioning took place. Not only that, there was an exchange of money as well. Now, this Ashfaq Makandar, who is a close associate of Sunil Tingre, carried 4 lakh rupees and in fact provided 3 lakh rupees to Atul Ghatkamble, who is one of the peon in the Sassoon hospital, and 50,000 was in fact recovered from Ghatkamble, and 2.5 lakhs was in fact recovered from Dr. Shri Hari Harnol. He was the in fact CMO of the Sassoon hospital. He was the person who was involved in swapping the blood sample as well, Shravan. So ultimately there are direct indirect links to Sunil Tingre, but there's no one in the Pune police to in fact issue a normal notice to in fact the local MLA and just to question him regarding his alleged role during the time of the incident and when this case was happening. Ultimately, Shravan, what is more shocking is, and today Devendra Fadnavis, the Deputy Chief Minister, also admitted it in the assembly, that the incident took place around 2:30 and 3 a.m. in the morning, but ultimately the blood samples were collected at around 8:30 in the morning. So there was a delay of 5.5 hours for collection of blood sample. Not only that, the FIR was in fact registered at around 8 in the morning, and ultimately it was registered as 304A of IPC. Later on at around 10:30 a.m. in the morning, the FIR was amended. The 2 cops who were in charge of Yerwada police station, Shravan, at that point in time, they were taken to task and they were suspended by the Pune police commissioner, citing that they did not informed about the incident to their seniors. But the question is, under whose influence these cops were working? Who was ordering them to, not to take the juvenile for the blood sample initially, to not to register the case at the point in time when this incident had happened? So there's no one asking this question, and neither Pune Police Commissioner is responding to the calls and the messages of Republic TV regarding the queries that are being in fact raised. But ultimately, there has been voices and also demands from opposition now. In fact, Vijay Wadetiwar, the leader of opposition, has in fact demanded his resignation over, his negligence and Pune Police's negligence to cover up this whole Pune Porsche case, Shravan.
Well, thank you very much, Sandeep, for getting us the latest details. Well, Chief, we focus now to the story coming in from the national capital. A tragic news coming in this morning from the national capital. Terminal 1, one of the busiest terminal in the national capital. The canopy of the roof collapsed this morning, resulting in the death of one person and several others who were injured. It turns out that this structure was created in 2008-2009. Dial essentially has indicated that the reason why the collapse has taken place is because Delhi has received unusual rainfall since 1936. That is the reason why perhaps they say that they could not withstand the pressure. That's the reason why the roof collapsed. The reason that has been given so far. In fact, a preliminary investigation has already been carried out. But the eyewitnesses say that this is the very terminal where the maintenance of that area, the maintenance of the roof hasn't been carried out in a regular interval, and that could be one of the reasons. Having said that, the DGC has already indicated that they are looking into this entire matter. A war room has already been created. Take a look at this report.
A tragedy struck at Delhi's IGI airport, where a portion of the canopy at the old departure forecourt in Terminal 1 collapsed early this morning. The canopy fell on vehicles, crushing one to death and injuring 6 others in the process. The support beams also collapsed, damaging the cars parked in the pickup and drop-off area of the terminal.
Now the next concern is how to remove all those debris, because it's a very large canopy area. If you see this canopy area, the ceiling of that canopy area first shifted from this very location, because the pillars on which they were standing on this canopy was destructured from that area. I would like to request my Vijay to just show you the demo of this very place. So here you can see this is one of the pillars. So on this pillars, similarly a canopy was being made.
Injured persons have been admitted to Medanta Hospital. Flight departures and arrivals at the Terminal 1 have been suspended till further notice.
आप इंडिगो के ट्रांसपोर्ट टीम के अंदर हैं, आप बिल्कुल सामने खड़े थे जिस वक्त ये घटना घटी।
बिल्कुल, मैं ऊपर ही था डिपार्चर पे। हाँ जी।
अच्छा, तो उस वक्त आपने क्या क्या देखा?
बहुत तेज आवाज़ के साथ ये छत गिरी एकदम से, और इसमें 3-4 गाड़ियाँ दब चुकी हैं। उसमें 1-2 ड्राइवर भी डेथ भी हो चुकी है उनकी।
अच्छा, तो जिस वक्त ये घटना घटी उस वक्त आपने देखा कि एक ड्राइवर जो है उसके अंदर था, गाड़ी के अंदर था?
गाड़ी के अंदर था जी। हाँ जी।
अच्छा, यहाँ पे फिर अफरा तफरी मच गई होगी। एयर होस्टेस हैं, पायलट हैं, जो पैसेंजर्स हैं, वो किस तरफ भागे, क्या हुआ?
सारे कोई सब अपनी जान बचाने के लिए चले गए जी।
Spokesperson for the Delhi International Airport Limited blamed it on the heavy rainfall that lashed the national capital last night. The political blame game has started on this. Mallikarjun Kharge claimed that the portion of the canopy that fell was inaugurated by Prime Minister Modi earlier this year in March. The BJP refuted the allegations, saying that the roof was built in 2008 and 9 when the Congress was in power. The Civil Aviation Ministry has formed a team to investigate the accident. Civil Aviation Minister K. Ram Mohan Naidu is personally monitoring the situation. The question, however, is the national capital ready to withstand the monsoon?
Let me also bring in my colleague Akhil, who's joining us from outside IGI Airport. Akhil, what more details do you have with regards to who exactly is responsible for it in terms of the maintenance? And is it true that the audit was only done just about a few years ago? Thereafter, there has been no audit that has been done by the maintenance department.
Shravan, if you see the Delhi airport team, the GMR who handles the entire operation, has been putting the blame on the weather. They are saying that the pre-monsoon arrived a bit early, and due to the heavy rain lashes over here, that's why the incident happened. But that's not the case, because we have been speaking constantly to the eyewitnesses, and those eyewitnesses have confirmed to Republic TV, and they said that if you see the structure of this entire airport area at the T1 airport, that was very rusted, and due to the the rust, it has got severely broken pieces of the iron, and those iron rust got destructured at that time when that incident took place earlier this morning. But the latest update that we are getting at this point of time, that the FSL team arrived over here in the afternoon, and they have collected the materials, the data from over here, and they have moved. Apart from that, if you see at the very spot of the departure of Terminal T1, there the video recording team, the technical intelligence team has been formed by the Ministry of Civil Aviation. So that team have come forward and they have recorded all the video-based material from this very point of time, Shravan. And the second thing to be noted, that the Delhi police team have also registered a case under two different sections, which include 304A and 327. So at this very moment, what we have been told by the Delhi airport authorities that if you see that the departure and arrival will start from this airport, but right now that's not the case because removal of all those debris have not been completed. I'd like to request my Vijay to pan and show you the visual. So these are the heavy cranes. These cranes are approximately of weightage that could deliver approximately 80 ton of debris removal. So at this point of time, those cranes have been planted over here. Those cranes have been placed over here to remove these debris. So once the debris removal will start, it will complete, and then the process of restructuring and rebuilding of that canopy area which has got destructured will be started again. Shravan, back to you in the studio.
Well, thank you very much, Akhil, for getting us the latest details. Should we focus now to the other story that we're getting in from the state of West Bengal? A woman linked to the BJP's minority Morcha was stripped, dragged for almost 1 kilometer and was allegedly raped. What has essentially happened thereafter is that 4 people have only been arrested under bailable sections. And questions are now being raised about the law and order situation in the state of West Bengal. BJP has upped the ante, saying that a state that is being run by a woman chief minister has seen several such incidents that have taken place, particularly after the results. In fact, let me go across to former Union Minister Nishit Pramanik. In fact, it is in his constituency where the incident took place. निशित प्रमाणिक बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद रिपब्लिक टीवी से बात करने के लिए। सबसे पहले आपसे जानना चाहूँगा कि अब तक जो कार्रवाई हो चुकी है, 4 लोगों की गिरफ्तारी हो चुकी है, बेलेबल ऑफेंस कहा जा रहा है जो उन पे लगाया गया, आपके पास क्या जानकारी है?
देखिए, पहले तो मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा कि इलेक्शन में हार जीत होता है, लेकिन हर बार बंगाल में ही क्यों ऐसा होता है? बहुत सारा ऐसा स्टेट है जहां पर भाजपा की सरकार नहीं है, वहां की स्टेट पार्टीज है, लेकिन उन स्टेटों में हम लोगों ने देखा कि स्टेट पार्टी जीतने के बाद भी ऐसा वायलेंस नहीं होता है। और इस बार तो हद पार हो गया। जिस तरह से एक महिला को और बीजेपी माइनॉरिटी मोर्चा की जो महिला है, उनको जिस तरह से घसीटा गया 1 किलोमीटर तक, पूरा गांव में उनको नेकेड करके उसको घुमाया गया, महिला का सम्मान लिया गया, मैं सोचता हूं इससे बड़ा अपराध हो ही नहीं सकता है। और पुलिस इन घटना को छोटा करके दिखाने के प्रयास कर रहे हैं और इसको एक पारिवारिक विवाद का रूप में दिखाने का प्रयास पुलिस कर रहा है। क्या ये अपराधी को छुपाने की प्रयास नहीं है? और बंगाल में जहां पर एक महिला मुख्यमंत्री है, वहां पर किस तरह से ये महिला का ऊपर अत्याचार हो रहा है, ये देखकर भी क्यों अभी तक जो है वहां के सीएम चुपचाप बैठे हुए हैं? हर बार हम लोगों ने देखा
Seem to be having a problem with connecting with the former Union Minister Nishit Pramanik, who also happens to be the parliamentarian from Kuch Bihar constituency. Remember, it is in his constituency where this incident has taken place. In fact, the parliamentarian is directly taking a dig at Mamata Banerjee's government, saying that is there any particular reason why they're giving a family rivalry the reason for this particular incident, and that 4 people who have been arrested, they have all been arrested under bailable offence. That's all that we could pack in this edition of This Is Exclusive.